You know, it's not too often that we get updates from Xbox and updates from PlayStation in the same day. But here, we get it. It happened. Microsoft announced a big-time update for the Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S as well. And it looks like we're going to be getting a lot of cool features and functionality, things that a lot of people were asking for. Some things Microsoft just thought up off the top of their heads, and it ended up actually working out well. So yeah, very cool stuff. And again, I like to say that we live in a day and age that's completely different back from when I was a kid and used to get video games and, play a Sega Genesis or a Super Nintendo where you had a static console. The console you bought at launch was the same console, 4 years later, whereas it's a completely different day and age right now with Xbox, PlayStation. I don't know about the Switch. I don't want to be a hater on Nintendo, but that Switch, I don't even think it has Netflix at this particular point. So, yeah, I'm not even going to count it. But nice to see that Microsoft is paying attention to this. They also announced some pretty interesting news regarding a new piece of hardware that they have, which I thought was pretty cool. And, listen, we can get into that as well. But yeah, nice to see that Microsoft is rolling out a new Xbox update. It introduces some cool stuff. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, please leave a like on the video. It helps it to be seen and it helps the channel to grow. So before I jump into the update, I wanted to cover this new Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. It's official. It's $50 cheaper than the black version, and it's called the Elite Core and comes with fewer accessories. They've officially announced the long reported white version of the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller, but also revealed that it'll be cheaper than the black edition. The controller, which is sold under the name Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2 Core, is similar to the black Elite Series 2 controller, but will come with fewer accessories. As a result, the controller, which will be available on September 21st, will cost $129 instead of $179 that's being charged for the black version. Now, players will be able to buy a separate complete component pack for $59.99 if they want other accessories, including a carry case and charging dock. The White Elite Series Controller 2 Core Edition will come with the controller, USB-C cable, and thumbstick adjustment tool. It will not come with the following, which is actually included with the Elite Series 2, a carrying case, a charging dock, set of 4 paddles, 4 additional thumbsticks, and an additional D-pad. If players want it, like I said, they can pick it up for $60 extra, and it is pretty cool to see that they are going to be offering varying different options. I've always said options are super important for this kind of stuff, and to see that they are going to be able to offer a couple of different things, I think is really cool. So yeah, bravo to them for offering that. A cheaper option is always going to be welcome, and like I said, it's just really cool to sort of see that actually come to fruition at a time when Xbox could really use stuff like that. Listen, I think the Elite controller, I have an Elite controller too. I got one for my birthday. Fantastic controller. I think it's sturdy, it holds up well, it's doing things that some of these other controllers can't. Even the older Elite controllers seem to kind of fall apart. The quality is really up there, up really high. So yeah, very cool option to see that happen. I think you might even be able to get different colors if I'm not mistaken, so we'll see. But I do want to get back into this update in terms of the Xbox Series X and S, because yeah, I think that it's just something that's extra cool. So if you guys are watching my video, please leave a like on the video. I'm looking to get 100 likes on each of the videos, so we might as well get started. Should be a fun one. Let's go. Now, some of the things that Microsoft does with the Xbox Series X has been nothing short of amazing, and I have to say that I'm impressed with what we've already been able to see. The company said that noise suppression, a feature that's coming to Xbox, is going to help remove sounds like gamepad clicks, breathing, and background noises from other parties. The feature can be enabled or disabled by pressing the Xbox button to open the guide, selecting parties and chats, and then choosing options. Microsoft said noise suppression will be coming to other devices soon too. The company has already announced a way for players to launch games from friends' shared captures on mobile and PC. Now when players receive a shared game clip, they're given the option to select play to join their friend's game right away after directly in the browser with cloud gaming. Earlier, it was also announced that what I already talked about the new Elite controller, which I think is really good. And again, it's just nice to see that Microsoft is out there doing some things that people actually request, because I think so long and often nowadays we get these types of situations where gamers doesn't really get this kind of stuff in terms of features and things like that, functionality, and I think that that's something that honestly, it's nice to see kind of come back into the fray and to fruition. So yeah, nice to see that. And I just gotta say, like for me personally, I think that it makes a lot of sense for Microsoft to offer these types of things, because again, even people like me, it's really interesting to kind of see this come about and to kind of come out and offer something new and just kind of crazy in terms of features, and it's going to really work out for someone like me, because quite frankly, I usually have a lot of background noise, have living in Florida and stuff like that. I think it's interesting because at the end of the day, we start to see people like me where I have like a fan going or a dehumidifier or something along those lines, and it can be a little bit loud. Sometimes even my videos, you can pick up some of the ambient noise. I sometimes will turn those things off and kind of and wonder what's going on. But again, so nice to see that happening. And at the end of the day, I just think that it's really cool and a nice feature. That's something that fans were asking for. So, is it world beating? Is it something that's going to change the way that we game? Probably not. But I do think that it's, fairly important and nice to see that, Microsoft is kind of paying attention to, the pulse of the fans and things like that. So, nice to see that happen. And I just want to say bravo, Microsoft. Even on something like the, new and cheaper elite controllers, I think that's incredibly smart for them to do. And not only is that incredibly smart for them to do, but it's honestly something that I feel like could be something that could really take off and help them to sell even better. Like everybody I know already thinks that the Xbox Series X is a fantastic console, but the fact that now they're doing like all these types of updates, and yes, I get the jokes, controllers and updates, but where's the games? I mean, the games are coming. Clearly, anybody with a brain or half a brain can see that. So, just at the end of the day, it is just nice to see these sort of things kind of work out and, end up being something awesome that we can all enjoy. So I know a lot of you are going to enjoy this though, especially if you have loud and noisy friends. I know like some of my friends were like Darth Vader on the mic. It's crazy how that kind of works out, but yeah, this should help out tremendously and I'm excited about it. So, let's wait and see what happens. Should be fun. With that being said, thank you guys very much for watching. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up. Like I said, please like the video if you enjoy my content, and don't forget to subscribe. Crap Gamer out.